Hey, you horny fuckers.
Oh my
everyone.
god, you horny beasts. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You're
Good.
listening to Bizarre Buffet.
You are.
You are.
Welcome.
And by the time you hear this, I will have quit my full-time job.
Yay!
So
Congratulations.
if anyone needs some Monday inspiration,
Yeah.
if you're not happy in your full-time job,
Yeah, absolutely.
fucking go.
Just go.
Just go. Just do it.
You know,
Other things are out there
There
for
are. You can do a lot of things.
you. You can open up your own kidnapping company.
Yeah.
You can.
You can join OnlyFans.
You could be like Mark Torriello, who's actually sporting a Bizarre Buffet t-shirt designed
Yes,
by him.
Yeah.
I designed this t-shirt and it is available for purchase if you comment or DM us on Bizarre Buffet or my...
And the material is really comfortable.
yeah, you
Yeah.
could like breathe in it.
Yeah, I like clothing that has breath.
I know.
Yeah.
Me and Mark were like, why the fuck didn't we get one?
I know. We don't have one.
Yeah.
Because it costs a lot of money to have it made.
Oh,
Thanks. Thanks for thinking about us, the little people.
I know. The small ones out here
Sorry.
doing God's work.
Yeah. It's all right.
It's
It was
not-
like an experiment. I wanted to see if I could do it, and then I did.
Yeah.
You did.
It
So you
looks
know
great.
what?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So if anyone out there wants one,
And I'll be posting it on my Instagram and on the Bizarre Buffet Instagram after we do this episode.
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Same. I will be too.
Yeah.
And little Bizarre Buffet news to anyone watching or listening. We revamped our podcast studio.
Again, we're almost there.
We're just about done now.
Yeah,
We have a really
So-
wide table.
we do.
Yeah.
We have a wide table.
We're
for
not
you
like
to,
on top of each other.
Yeah,
Right,
we're
right.
not. And you know what? As a Patreon package, maybe one of you can sit on the middle of this table while we record.
You
Naked.
could sit on my lap since I'm in the middle.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God. You would just have to get it just right so Jen could have her space.
So you can see my face.
Yeah, but
I mean-
like other than that,
We've come a long ways. Our first episode we did on our cell phones.
On our cell
Yeah.
phones, and look where we are now.
Yeah.
I know. Here we are. Lighting, cameras, YouTube.
More than halfway to 100 episodes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. That is so weird.
Isn't it weird?
100 episodes.
I'd like to know tonight, have either of you ever been through CPR training?
Nope.
No.
You've never been through CPR training?
No, Mrs. Doubtfire, does that count?
No.
Yeah. Who?
Well, that was the Heimlich maneuver.
So
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
my last job, they used to recertify us every year, so we were all on the same page. We would get CPR and AED, like the defibrillator,
Okay.
trained.
Claire.
That's
Yeah,
good to know.
clear.
Claire.
But the people who trained us that came in were literal fucking drill sergeants, like
shit.
screaming in our faces.
Oh my God, no.
Like getting in our faces and like getting us to like do the compressions.
Are they like, this
That-
person's gonna die, you better do.
Well,
like
yeah.
that?
And like the bottoms of my palms were so sore for an entire week.
Oh.
Oh.
It was fucking
uncomfortable.
painful. But then there was another CPR training I went through when I did yoga teacher training, and the video was so corny. A guy was like playing the drums, and we had to compress to the beat of the drum. They actually tell you when you're doing like compressions, you should like sing in your head "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees.
What?
Staying alive.
I was.
Staying alive.
I was.
The title says it all because you want them to stay alive.
Oh, weird.
Exactly. Now, what if I told you
Mind
both
blown.
that the CPR dummy, the world's most kissed girl, is actually the face of a 19th century teen who drowned?
What? Oh my God.
Wait, what?
What? No.
Okay.
A 19th century drowning victim?
Well, first of all, we don't really know her name, but they call her Rescue Anne.
Well, for not knowing who
French.
she is, that's a very specific name. I'm just saying.
Rescue Anne?
Rescue Anne,
Rescue
aka
Anne.
Rescue Anne,
Oh.
aka CPR Annie, aka CPR Doll, was a young girl who presumed to be a teenager who drowned herself in the Seine River in Paris, France.
Oh my God.
She Ophelia'd herself.
She was predicted to be
Yeah.
about 16 years old.
What a dummy.
No pun intended. When the authorities pulled her out of the river, they put her on public display in a mortuary. No one came to identify her. A parade of nameless corpses were very popular during that time, which honestly I think is really smart. With no technology, being able to identify a body, it's like you're walking by the mortuary. It's like, do you recognize this person?
Yeah. Excuse me, shopkeep. Do you recognize this
Like put
corpse?
them on display.
Hey, little
Window.
boy.
Hey, little boy. Finish swimming first. Don't drown. Can you identify this drowning victim?
Exactly.
Yeah. I like it.
So nobody knows anything about her. Nothing
Okay.
about her name, her background,
Yeah.
what brought her to Paris, or if she even committed suicide or not.
Wow.
She was named, and I'm going to butcher this because I suck at French, La Incune de la Seine.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a French major or speak fluent French, you can correct me on that one. Which in English translates to the unknown woman of the Seine, the Seine River, which flows through Paris. What follows is a story that's been told for about 150 years. Okay.
Vintage.
Although this girl was never identified, she did not go unnoticed. It was stated that even in death, her serene appearance turned heads.
Oh.
One of those heads belonged to an attendant of the mortuary.
Oh.
He was so infatuated with her that he ordered a plaster cast to be made of her face.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
And it was a hit.
It was a hit, clearly.
Very soon, this face became an item sold in souvenir shops across Paris, and then Germany, and then across the rest of Europe.
So they like
my God.
manufactured her
They
face
manufactured this fucking face
of a dead girl.
of a dead girl
Of a
because
dead-
her face was so fucking serene.
Of
Wow.
a dead Jane Doe drowning
Of a-
victim.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
I could only wish to ever have such accolades.
Right?
Very in vogue.
Yeah.
It is. So she became a cultural icon. The author and philosopher Albert Camus actually quoted her as the drowned Mona Lisa.
How serene.
Wow.
And in time, this face began to hang on mantles and drawing rooms all over the continent of Europe.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised that her face didn't like blow up or explode, because if you're like a drowned victim, sometimes your body
They got
like
bloated.
bloats up.
They might have found her quickly.
It
I
was
think-
probably fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh,
I
man.
think it was very fresh. She was also positioned in artist workshops as a motionless model, like as like inspo for sketches and
Yeah.
drawings. She also attracted poets and writers who wrote countless dramatic histories, from a heartbroken heroine to engulfed by ill fortune. Because her background was so scarce and no one really knew anything about her background, writers were able to project whatever the hell they wanted with the inspiration of this motionless angelic face.
Wow.
Right?
That's so interesting.
So tantalizing.
I know. So now we're going to go forward in time over
Okay.
a half a century later.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Early 1940s. Asmund Lateral, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I am apologizing to our Norwegian listeners if you're out there. But he was a toy manufacturer from Norway. He began to experiment with a new material. Plastic.
Oh, we love it. We love plastic in the USA.
We do.
Plastic in the USA.
So with this newfound discovered material, plastic,
Plastic. It's good for you.
he created the Andal, which at the time was considered the toy of the year in Norway.
The toy of the year.
It had natural hair and eyes that opened and closed.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
And then one tragic day,
Oh no.
his 2-year-old son nearly drowned.
Oh shit.
Luckily, Osmund was present and rescued his son and was able to release the water from his lungs. If Osmund was not present, his son's fate may have turned out differently.
Wow.
You would have been a drowned Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Then his face might have been plastic.
Exactly. A group of doctors approached Asmund and told them that they needed a doll to demonstrate a newfound technique called CPR. Which, because of past events, he was attentive and eager to jump on this project.
I can imagine.
Yeah. He worked alongside a team of researchers and physicians to create the CPR mannequin, which we all know to be a life-sized mannequin that people could practice this newfound technique on.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Saving a life.
Scientology.
So what I'm about to share with you is an excerpt from an article from Science Alert.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
For a toy maker accustomed to manufacturing miniature cars and play dolls, it was a challenge to make a realistic, functional mannequin, one that could reliably demonstrate the physical complexities of cardiopulmonary. Did I say that right?
Cardiopulmonary.
Yeah. Resuscitation.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not a doctor.
No. I'm not neither.
No. It continues with, aside from the technical issues, what kind of face would he give to this giant doll? That's when he recalled a strange half smile, a serene mask he'd seen hanging on the wall at his in-laws' house. It was, of course, La Incun. I think that's how it's...
Laquin.
Laquin. He kept the name of his doll, but gave the new mannequin this teenager's face, along with the body of a full-sized adult dimensions, including a collapsible chest for practicing compressions and open lips to simulate mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. He insisted that the doll be female because it was the 1960s.
Don't want to be perceived as gay.
Exactly. Because they thought that men would not want to put their lips on another man's lips, even if it was a mannequin.
No, see, I can't be doing that. Oh, I got a wife. Ow.
So, yeah. Rescue Anne isn't the only mannequin on the market now, but she is considered the first CPR mannequin created.
Oh my God.
There's a first for everything. Well, the irony of this whole thing is that she was dead. She was CPR. CPR could have saved her life.
Yeah, but you know what? Look at this, right? This is like one of those full circle things. So she died, but ultimately served the greater good.
Listen, this fits into the Bizarre Buffet world.
It sure fucking does.
Today, the Lateral Company actually estimates over 2 million lives have been saved thanks to CPR.
Cool. CPR Annie.
And I'm going to end it with this. Because in popular culture, I'm always bringing it back to MJ. The lyric "Annie, are you okay?" from Michael Jackson's
Get
Smooth
the fuck
Criminal.
out of here now.
No, actually stems from the American CPR training.
Oh, wow.
So when students practice,
really
because
cool.
you have to actually practice speaking to the unresponsive doll, and you have to shake it and say, "Are you okay?" So that line in Smooth Criminal, "Annie, are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?" Yeah, that was inspired by the CPR doll and CPR training.
That's really cool.
That's
never knew
wild.
that. But it makes sense.
That is the story of Rescue Anne, aka CPR Anne, aka the drowned woman of the Seine.
Oh my God, Jen. I love that. That is so good.
Right?
And it's interesting because it's I'm sure so many nurses and doctors and people that work in the helping human industry. What am I looking for? Medical industry?
Yeah.
Sure, why the hell not?
Yeah.
The health industry?
Yeah.
The health industry?
The health industry.
Yeah.
They probably use this and have no idea the history.
No, probably
behind.
not.
I mean, do they still use her face on?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
You have.
I've
yeah.
seen it.
Yeah,
Wow.
they still use her face. I mean, she's not the only face, but she is considered to be the first face on a CPR doll.
Wow.
That is fascinating.
So if you put her face on a sex doll, does that make you a necromantic?
Probably.
Oh, Anatoly.
Anatoly.
We got
Anna
philosophical.
I mean, I would love to dive deep into the artists and the poets and the writers who wrote stories based on her.
Oh, yeah.
little information.
Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
love to do a deep dive on that.
Let us know if anyone
you
listening.
could probably do a whole podcast series on it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
absolutely could. You
Yeah.
absolutely could.
We
but
say that about a lot of topics we cover.
But you could do one episode that's about a poem and then another one about a painting and so on and so on.
oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
Probably get a good 6-7 episodes out of it.
Absolutely. I could
Probably.
probably break apart Smooth Criminal, the lyrics.
Na, 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 na.
But no, they actually make you in training. You have to like shake the doll, and like they will.
Are you okay, Annie?
They won't fucking pass you if you're like if you're working with someone, you have to shake the doll and be like, "Are you okay?" And then you have to look at your partner and go, "Quick, call 911 and get the AED defibrillator."
Oh God, where is it? I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's a fucking hot
We don't
mess.
have one in here.
But it has saved millions of lives.
That's terrific.
So the next time you go through CPR training,
Think of
remember
that.
when you're putting your mouth on the dummy's face.
You're putting your mouth on a dead girl.
From the 19th century who drowned in the Seine River in Paris, France.
Yeah, that's very cute. Very romantic.
It is a romantic city, Paris.
Romantique. Yeah, like
So,
antique.
exactly.
Yeah.
She is
French
antique.
language. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how she really died.
That's what I want to
Yeah.
know too. Like they don't know if she actually committed suicide, if she drowned.
Maybe she was trying to give CPR and fell into a lake.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
You're
Conspiracy
just saying, but-
theory.
listen, if you have your own conspiracy theory or idea or a story of you think of how she died, message us.
Yeah, on Patreon, preferably.
Preferably on Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working girls here, you know.
We are.
What
Come
are some
through.
of the benefits of being a Patreon?
I'm so
folk?
glad you asked, Mark. Let me tell you. First tier, you will get lots of deleted content because there's a lot. You get a postcard from us. You get our undying love and affection. I might add both. For the top tier, you get, what are they, Jen?
Some blindfolded artwork from all three of us.
That's right. Your topic of choosing, your person of choosing.
A shout out.
A shout out.
And you also can send us questions
And we
for
will
a
answer them for
personal
you.
Q&A
We will.
as additional Patreon content.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and how much are the 2 tiers?
So $3 is the beginning tier, which still gets you a lot, and
Yeah.
$10 is the top tier that gets you the video shout outs, that gets you the drawings, that gets you all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But if you go on our Patreon, you can look at the tiers and it'll tell you exactly what
Yeah.
you get. So follow
And
us.
Follow us on Instagram at Bizarre Buffet and
Facebook.
follow us on our YouTube, and please subscribe because
Yeah.
it does help us tremendously.
It does. Leave a review.
Yeah. We stream on all major platforms on
we do.
Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Stitcher,
Stitcher,
Amazon. You name it, we're on it. iHeartRadio, Luminary. I mean, we're on all the major ones. So come join us.
Come join us.
Please sit
Come
on
to
our
the dark
laps.
side.
Come to the dark side with us and learn all about dolls that are so horny. Until next time, my name is Annie. Are you okay?
and I am the Seine River.
Oh, wow.
And I am Michael Jackson in the music video Scream.
Oh,
Oh my God,
beautiful.
wonderful.
On trend. Yeah.
You've been touched by a smooth criminal.